All right, this is my bad. I am way too tired to be making a video, obviously. These are both negative speeds. They are, this is this is going to be shrinking this distance between these. So since these are both negative, that means these overall are negative, and that's where this final thing comes in as negative. So the distance, the rate at which the distance between the plane is changing is it's getting more smaller, essentially, so negative 750 miles per hour. Now, how much time does the air controller have to get one of the airplanes on a different path? In other words, if he doesn't do something soon, these planes will crash into each other. And the good thing to note about this is that there's only 250 miles between the planes, so it's going to take less than an hour for them to crash because they would have already shrunk the distance to a negative 750. Miles per hour. So, and that's how many miles the distance would have shrunk in a single hour. So this is going to be obviously in minutes of some kind. So let's look at how would we solve part B. This is actually much easier. For part B, you just have to remember what is the relationship between distance, rate, and time. It's D equals RT, and we know that it's 150 miles, and the plane in either one of them. So if I'm doing this one, and the plane is traveling at, 450 miles per hour, and we're not worried about shrinking distance because this is a single plane's path, and the time, that gives you 1/3 when you divide it. So that's 1/3 of an hour, or 20 minutes. Because time should not be negative. That's why I'm not worried about the negative connotation of this miles per hour right here. So these two planes are going to crash in 20 minutes if they're not put on a different path, at least one of them. So that is the end of that one. Sorry about the mess up with the negative signs. Should record my video earlier in the day. But remember, we talked about that kind of in class, the speeds. Is it affecting the distance getting smaller between the two things, or is the distance between the two things getting larger? That helps you determine if it's supposed to be positive or negative. So hopefully you guys will be good now that you have all the notes, and we will see each other tomorrow where we will be covering the first part of chapter 3.